This is Oracle. The Atlanteans are swarming in from the sea into suicide slums and taking humans prisoner. I'm trying to contact Aquaman, but we can't wait. Speak to Martian Manhunter at the Chinatown safe house. He has...
Five, four, three, two, one, go.
Titanic Trenton is here and ready to fight the bad guys!
Five, four, three, two, one, go.
Titanic Trenton is here and ready to fight the bad...
I spoke to Aquaman only recently. He misses his wife, Queen Mira, but he did not mention this war. Now his mind blocks me, and all the Atlanteans are shielding their thoughts as they swarm our shores. We need you to help prevent a mighty war.
Can a guy catch a break?
Prepare to take a beating from the unstoppable Captain Cruel.
The Shen Li Po Gardens of Chinatown are known for their exotic beauty and scenic seaside view. I, Booster Gold, find gardens are great for sitting in while waiting for someone to ask you for your autograph. I usually bring an entire box of pens because you can't be too prepared.
This codex is cold to the touch, like the depths of space.
Welcome, warrior. We will need your skills in this fight. The Atlanteans are invading and turning innocents into water-breathing slaves. We must find Aquaman and end this unjustified attack. Until then, act with force. Push them back and free the enslaved humans.
Seize the Drylander!
Stop them before they turn the whole city.
I can't breathe.
I was afraid I'd be their slave.
And the dark world chained to Atlantis was severed, burying the city beneath the waves.
How did they do that to me? And why?
Help me!
Where are you taking me?
For the king.
You freaks! I'm not going with you!
As you command, Master.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave. Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
How did they do that? You need to stop them.
Seize the Drylander!
What's going on?
I will attack.
Where are you taking me?
You will all be slaves to
Can a guy catch a break? Please, you've got to help.
Atlanteans, it is Mera, your queen. I have returned. Now, together with Arthur, your king, I command you, rise! Enslave the Drylanders! Claim your heritage and rule earth, sea, and air! No longer must our pure magical blood cower beneath the waves. Attack! And take what is ours! Atlantis shall live again!
I thought Aquaman was a hero!
Seize the Drylander! Kneel before your betters, pathetic Drylander. I can't swim.
For my son, King Arthur, command! Go, please!
Drylander!
For the king! Help me!
The Atlanteans are an ancient magical civilization, and they've always sneered at us Drylanders. But they've never invaded before.
The Atlanteans are teleporting via magical tide pools further into Suicide Slums. Shut down their reinforcements and restore their kidnapped victims before the tide takes them all.
Blonde hair and blue eyes. By these signs will you know the spawn.
You will all
of
be
Codex,
slaves soon.
Telepath, sea creature commander, and revolutionary.
This is Vicky Vale with a special JLA watch on the Justice League's Martian Manhunter. The sole survivor of the Martian race, the Manhunter is a powerful telepath and a gentle shapeshifter. And with those shifting skills, you never know. The person next to you could just be the Martian Manhunter.
Drylanders a slave. Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
The ritual will cause the waters to rise up and consume the land! You will be destroyed with the rest of the Drylanders!
Can't get in touch with Aquaman at all. He's the king of Atlantis. He must be able to stop this. Sure, he and Queen Mira lead a race of proud Atlanteans, but invading Metropolis seems a bit drastic.
This unprovoked attack must be stopped. Aquaman will not answer my hails. I fear the worst. He would never condone this invasion.
Seize the Drylander!
Long have the Atlanteans made use of power crystals in their magics.
Seize the Drylander! You will all be slaves soon. Atlantis' Feel the might of Atlantis! Seize the Drylander! You will all be slaves soon. Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
Wretched slave-monger fish people!
You will all be slaves soon. Seize the Drylander. Seize the Drylander. You will all be slaves soon.
What did they make you do?
Pathetic Drylander. Atlantis' army can...
Martian Manhunter deciphered some Atlantean thoughts before they shut him out. They say Queen Mira is causing this war, and Aquaman is her devoted slave. Slave, huh? Anyone else find that suspicious?
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
I sense Circe's cruel lies in this endeavor. You must stop this invasion where it begins. Martian Manhunter will meet you below the abandoned shipyards. Perhaps together you can break through to Aquaman and restore him to reason.
I cannot scan these Atlantean minds. But I can disguise us both, so we can move freely among them. I will scout ahead. You speak to them and find out their plans.
The Tide's ritual will ensure our success.
With our tide ritual, the tides will soon overflow the land. The Tidestone node is strong. It pours our power over the land.
The Atlanteans are blocking my mental suggestions. So no more disguises. We'll just have to till we reach This way. There is something strange, though. I need to get closer.
Cower at our feet! Attack!
Sea Fury Arbs are, of course, the core munitions of the Atlantean army.
Aquaman and Mira are just ahead. I can only read their minds dimly through their magics. But I will tell you this, that woman is not Queen Mira. I cannot make out their thoughts. I must get closer. Follow me through the door. Arthur, please stop this madness. That is not Queen Mira. She lies.
Enough! This war will continue.
until the atrocities the surface dwellers have wrought against my kingdom have been avenged.
We must release Aquaman from this imposter's control, or his kingdom will savage the land.
This is my realm, and you are not welcome here.
And though the seas have tempest-tossed Queen Mera and our king, always their love stands.
Atlantis, and as king of the seven seas, I command you, trident of Poseidon, strike down the enemies of Atlantis.
Circe, your cruel lie has gone far enough. Release Aquaman from your spell.
What happened? Mera! You did it. What has happened? Where is Mera? Circe, what have you done with her, you witch?
Your queen is here, great Arthur. But if you do not abdicate your throne, she shall never swim the waves again.
No! In her name I will smite you!
From my spell, but the victory is mine. The rift I have created between the Atlanteans and the surface world has weakened both your peoples. The damage is done.
I must thank you. Were it not for you, Triton knows what would have come of this deception. We must return to Atlantis at once and tend to the damage Circe has caused among my people.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.
I am Arthur, king of the seven seas, ruler of the vast ocean empire of Atlantis. But I am a king in exile, abandoned by my queen, rejected by my people for an alliance with the surface world. I will heal that breach and forge a peace between the land and the sea. No matter my joy or my despair, that is my destiny. For beneath the waves, I am king, but on land, They call me Aquaman.
Circe has made a lifelong enemy of the Atlanteans with this ruse. Her attempts to enslave the world under magical tyranny become more desperate. Thanks to you, her lies were revealed, and Aquaman freed from her deceit. Martian Manhunter is waiting for you, with our thanks.
Hey kids, this is Booster Gold. Sometimes people think they're better than you because they have powers and you don't.
Just need to hold. What? Can a guy catch a break? Thanks so much for saving me. What are you, a teamster? I'm paying you to infiltrate the steelworks facility, not collect every lost note or exobit. This isn't highway cleanup, and I'm not your parole officer. Go take out some of Steel's robots or something.
Lois Lane reporting for Daily Planet Live. Look up in the sky. Is it a bird, a plane, or one of the new heroes and villains battling the Brainiac threat? One thing is sure, even with the conflict between Superman and Lex Luthor, or Wonder Woman and Circe, the only enemy they all have in common is Brainiac. Stay
Just need to hold this like so. What? Can a guy catch a break?
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.